If you're over 50 and feel like you're already behind on retirement, you're not alone. You're not broken. And it's absolutely not too late to build a more secure future. Let's start with this. Gen X is a product of our parents, the baby boomers. Many of them grew up in a post World War II era of prosperity raised by parents who had survived the Great Depression. They wanted us to have better, but they weren't exactly taught financial literacy themselves. So we inherited their dreams, but not their tools. Add to that a credit card boom, student loans that feel like a life sentence, and tuition that tripled before we even got to college. And yeah, we're carrying weight no generation before us had to carry. Personally, I grew up with an abusive father. He convinced me that my only shot in life was to join the military, so I did. But you know me, I'm a rebel. And the military, not exactly a perfect match. So there I was in my mid 20s, discharged, no money, no plan, and definitely no retirement savings. Like a lot of us, I wasn't building a nest egg. I was just trying to survive. Let's be real. What were you doing at 25? Were you thinking about retirement? Or were you trying to build a career, raise babies into productive humans, or navigate the emotional chaos of a new marriage? Enter Erickson's stages of psychosocial development. At 25, we're in the stage of intimacy versus isolation. The focus isn't on long term planning, it's on relationships, identity, and belonging. Now, by the time we hit 50, though, we're in generativity versus stagnation, suddenly thinking about legacy, security, and what we're leaving behind. So, of course, we weren't thinking about compound interest or 401ks back then. We were wired for connection, not retirement calculators. So, here's what I want you to do gently, without shame, and in your own time. Start by taking a real look at where your money's going. You don't need a fancy spreadsheet. Just start noticing, where does it leak? What feels aligned and what doesn't? Then begin learning the basics, not the intimidating finance bro version, the real life version. What's a Roth IRA? How does a 401k work, especially if you're over 50? What's a catch up contribution and how does that help? And when you're ready to ask for help, talk to a fiduciary, a professional who's legally required to act in your best interest, not your cousin's friend who sells whole life insurance on the side. And maybe you have a gift, a skill, or a story that could become a digital product or a side hustle, something that brings in income and brings you joy. Every step you take is a step forward. You don't have to do it all today. Just do one thing, and then another, and then another. This isn't just about numbers. It's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning. If you've been through trauma, instability, or just plain burnout, it's okay if retirement planning felt out of reach. But the truth is, confidence is your first investment. The moment you stop blaming yourself and start getting curious, everything shifts. Let's be honest. Building financial security after 50 doesn't happen overnight. It's not a quick fix. It's a long game, but you've already done hard things. This journey is about progress, not perfection. It's okay to make small moves. You might have to unlearn some beliefs about money, rebuild your relationship with budgeting, or simply get comfortable asking for help. Every choice you make from here on out is a page in your reinvention story. You've carried so much for other people. So here's your reminder: an empty pitcher cannot fill another's cup. If you're the helper, the caregiver, the one who's always keeping everything together, this is your moment to refill. Prioritizing your financial peace isn't selfish, it's survival, it's sanity, and it's your right. So be gentle with yourself in this process. You're doing better than you think you are. Perfect time to stop surviving and start designing. You don't need $1 million tomorrow. You just need a plan and the belief that you deserve to feel safe, rested, and free. If you need a place to start, I did create a free financial clarity worksheet that you can grab at luminalife50.com to help you take your first step with zero overwhelm. Please remember, you are not too old, it's not too late, and you are never alone. And I'm right here doing it along with you. I'll see you soon.